A woman, 19 years old. First consultation, 1982, 12/28. Chief complaint: persistent low mood, reduced interest, and slowed movements for 3 months. Present symptoms: for 1 year, she had been unsuccessful in finding employment and remained persistently unhappy. Later, the condition gradually worsened. She became unwilling to speak, cried frequently, moved slowly, and was mentally restless. She had difficulty falling asleep, woke easily, and found it difficult to fall asleep again after waking. Appetite decreased, becoming more pronounced over the past 3 months, approaching a state resembling dementia. The wrist pulse was thread-like and rapid. The tip of the tongue was red. She would stand alone without speaking and did not respond when others called her. Her menstruation had also ceased. Movements were sluggish. The physician believed the patient had excessive thinking, leading to stagnation of qi and accumulation of phlegm. This accumulated phlegm was likened to dense fog covering a person's eyes, obscuring her consciousness. Treatment should focus on unblocking qi stagnation and eliminating phlegm. When the movement of qi becomes normal and phlegm is removed, consciousness naturally returns to normal. The physician prescribed medication based on Dìng Zhì Wán as the foundation. Pseudostellaria root, Tai Zi Sen, 12 grams. Poria, Fu Ling, 15 grams. Honey fried polygala root, Ji, 5 grams. Acorus rhizome, She Chung Pu, 10 grams. White peony root, Bai Shao, 10 grams. Processed cyperus rhizome, Ji Xiang Fu, 15 grams. Fossil bone, Long Gu, 30 grams. Angelica sinensis root, Dong Gui, 12 grams. Chuan Xiang rhizome, Chuan Xiang, 10 grams. Salvia root, Dan Shen, 12 grams. Raw Rehmannia root, Sheng Di, 12 grams. Schizandra fruit, Wu Wei Zi, 10 grams. Tree peony bark, Dan Pi, 10 grams. Ginger processed Pinellia rhizome, Jiang Bon Xia, 15 grams. Licorice root, Gan Cow, 5 grams. This was 1 day's dosage. The herbs were decocted together and the decoction was taken in 2 divided doses within 1 day. After taking the medicine for 7 days, her clouded consciousness gradually improved and sleep improved. 1983-0120, 4th consultation. The doctor didn't mention using medication for the 2nd or 3rd consultation. Sleep continued to improve. Consciousness became increasingly clear and she was able to communicate appropriately with others. She was only slightly slow and no longer cried. Appetite was average, with thirst present. The wrist pulse showed no change and the tongue was slightly red. The physician considered that treatment should continue to focus on unblocking qi stagnation and eliminating phlegm. Prescription: fossil bone, 30 grams. Mother of pearl, 30 grams. Aged erythema with bile, 10 grams. Acorus rhizome, 10 grams. Curcuma tuber, 12 grams. Schisandra root, 10 grams. Aucklandia root, 10 grams. Raw Rehmannia root, 12 grams. Poria, 15 grams. White peony root, 10 grams. Salvia root, 12 grams. Fingered citron, 10 grams. Honey fried polygala root, 5 grams, ginger processed Pinellia rhizome, 12 grams, 1983-02-04, 5th consultation. After taking the medicine for 4 days, sleep returned to normal and consciousness was completely clear. Her spirit was bright, responses were normal, and activity was normal. The wrist pulse remained thread-like and the tongue was slightly red. The physician continued the 4th consultation's prescription to consolidate the therapeutic effect. At follow-up 3 months later, there was no recurrence of the illness. The physician concluded, mental disorders in adolescence are not uncommon clinically and are mostly triggered by factors such as life stress, work, and romantic relationships. In treatment, in addition to unblocking key stagnation and eliminating phlegm, family comfort and psychological guidance are also very important. Notes: 1. Shui is a TCM term, is produced from extremely refined substances after being transformed by qi. It is responsible for nourishing and moistening the entire body, and it is also the material foundation for our mental and thought activities. Shui is different from blood. 2. Qi is a TCM term for an extremely minute, highly vital substance that circulates constantly within the human body. This includes the qi of breathing. Qi drives and stimulates various physiological activities in the human body. The cessation of its movement signifies the end of life. Some substances in the human body are constantly present yet invisible, and some even exist only when the human body is alive, such as the qi of breathing. 3. Dìng Zhì Wán is the name of a modern-era herbal formula.